guest, you were in for a treat. Had a chance to meet him a couple of weeks ago. He is CEO of Cottages of Lake St. Louis. Al Beamer, welcome to Big 550 KTRS.
Thank you very much, McGraw.
You are longtime experienced in nursing homes, and you have started a brand new concept here in St. Louis called the Cottages. The home is the Cottages of Lake St. Louis. It will be finished, completed next week. But it's a brand new way to think about skilled nursing. Tell us about it.
This is a transformational concept. Instead of just taking the normal institutional skilled care nursing home with 250 residents and reducing it to 200 or something like that, we only have 10 residents in each home. It's not just a few more caregivers. We have double the normal number of caregivers. Not just a few private rooms, all private rooms, all with their own private restroom. No restroom down the hall, no sharing a room with Bubba that is your new roommate.
Right.
This is all new, and we're the first in Missouri with this new model.
This is a concept that is relatively new, and when it's opened up in other places, is exploding in popularity.
It's been fantastic. There's over 200 of them around the country. They're in 30 other states, but we're the first in Missouri with this new concept. They're full with a waiting list wherever else they are. And for lots of great reasons. Better health outcomes is a big one. People don't get bed sores. They don't lose weight. They're happier. They're healthier. It's a better place for people to find for their loved ones.
Yeah, and it's skilled nursing, right?
It's full skilled nursing. We fulfill all of the standards. We have 24/7 nurses on staff. We'll have 3 nurses around the clock. So it's not assisted living, it's skilled nursing.
With a home, was what you're building, with 10, each home has 10 rooms, private rooms with 10 bathrooms. Yeah. The price must be extraordinary for this.
No, this is the same price as what you'd pay for a private room in any other skilled care in St. Louis. But it's much different care. It's much more low stress, it's more comfortable. One of my favorite stories is the people who told us about their granddaughters who brought their sleeping bags and stayed overnight in this home because it's Grandma's house. They'd stayed at Grandma's house before, and Grandma has a new house, but it's still Grandma's house.
Well, the kids felt so comfortable in the house that they were more than happy to do it. You told us something now that this is in right off Highway 40 at Lake St. Louis.
Yes, 40 and 64 where the page connects to 40.
And your first home is about to be built. You're going to build 2 others, is that right?
We'll have 6 homes of 10 residents each.
When it's all said and done.
Yes.
You told us something off the air in which Kelly Jackson and I both said we want to move in.
Mm-hmm.
The furniture's coming in. Where are you getting the furniture for this?
That's been, my wife, Kathy, has been a big part of the design of this, and she said, if we're doing a home in this area, we need to have Magnolia Home furniture from Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Yes.
And so our dining room tables, our dressers, our nightstands all came in yesterday from Magnolia Home Furniture.
If you're putting shiplap up on the walls, I'm moving in next week. Cottages of Lake St. Louis. Let's get to the health side of it and the eating side of it. It's great. You have private homes, private bathrooms, but what about the food? What about the medical side of it?
The food is such a big difference. In most skilled nursing, you have to have a commercial kitchen that is it is away from where anybody else can see it, smell it, touch it, feel it. Here we have a big open kitchen right in the middle of each home, just like you have in your home.
Right.
There's a breakfast bar where the residents sit at the breakfast bar, and instead of the wake-up list that has to get people up at 5 in the morning and down the long hallway to the big dining room, here residents wake up naturally. If you wake up at 6, that's fine. If you wake up at 10, that's fine. You're going to walk the few steps to the breakfast bar. You're going to say, today I want cornflakes. Tomorrow I want oatmeal. Or, I smell those biscuits baking, or I smell the coffee brewing. It's all very natural. It's very, the residents who've been in these homes love them. The families love them. It's a phenomenal new way of doing things.
What about? I'm sorry, Kelly. What about the nurses and the medical side of things?
The nurses, again, we have 2 dedicated caregivers that are certified nurse aides with extra training that we've given them. They're in 8 days of training right now. So that is double the normal staffing. And instead of them doing rotational assignments where they never get to know anyone, our 2 caregivers on each shift they only work in one home. So it's 2 caregivers for those 10 residents, and they get to know, one of them was talking to me the other day about, they get to know how everybody likes their toast, and what do they like and not like about meals and their daily routine. It's all about resident dignity, resident privacy, resident choice, letting them design their own day and live it the way that they want.
And I think it's important, and I went through this with one of my parents, you want to make sure that you have peace of mind too when you are making these decisions, because sometimes residents can't make these decisions, but when the family makes the decision for the next step for their loved one.
And to have an environment where everyone is so much more comfortable, you get more family visits because it's an enjoyable place to go. And so if the kids can enjoy it and stay all night, then you know that the families are going to enjoy being around there, joining us for meals, joining us for activities.
And it's pet friendly.
We will have pets. We will have we have big open gardens, patio with big open gardens that are wheelchair height, so that the residents can still enjoy gardening if that's something they'd like to do.
So you could sit and bring the kids and watch the game with Grandma and Grandpa.
Absolutely, a beautiful big den. We were designed by Lawrence Group here in St. Louis, and lots of natural light. We have huge windows from all sides, and it's a beautiful place to be.
So the first phase of the Cottages of Lake St. Louis, you only have 10 spots.
Well, we'll open 2 homes starting next Monday, or a week from Monday, the 23rd.
Okay, so just 20 spots.
Just 20.
And then more will come online as you come on down.
By the end of March, we'll have all of our homes ready to.
It's I was out there a couple weeks ago. It's extraordinary, and the whole concept of the home idea is fantastic. Al, we'll leave you with this. You told a great story. Is that other nursing facilities say stop by any time to see, and at the Cottages of Lake St. Louis, you say what?
We say, give Cindy a call, our admissions director. These are people's homes. There's a doorbell. When everybody comes to the home, you'll ring a doorbell and be let in. We're not a place where we just traipse people through your home. You wouldn't want us to be bringing anybody to your home
Right, all hours of the night. Right.
So we will have tours, but it is arranged at the accommodation of the residents who live there now.
It's really interesting, and it's a new. The whole idea of this, Al, is they've blown up traditional nursing homes in a sense. And this is the new way. They started with a new model.
And it has been around 15 years. There's many studies that have been done. It's been supported by AARP, Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. They say they're 200 of them around the country, but we're the first in Missouri.
Yeah, well, this will fill up. You will have a waiting list. This is a brand new concept here in St. Louis. The new home opens up next Monday, did you say?
Monday the 23rd.
With Chip and Joanna Gaines from Magnolia Farms Furniture.
Unbelievable. I love it.
Make room for me, Al Burner. All right, CEO of Cottages of Lake St. Louis. What's the website to find out more?
Website is cottageslsl.com. Phone number 636-614-3510. Give Cindy a call.
And the price is comparable to other traditional nursing homes?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Al Beamer. We should also say that you have been in the business for a while now.
Yes. We took one older community in U City and did a turnaround and went from being on the state watch list of the 15 worst homes to being a Medicare 5-star, which is the top 10%. But then we wanted to do something more, and we found this greenhouse concept and really believe that it's the future of skilled nursing.
CEO of Cottages of Lake St. Louis opens up next Monday. The website one more time.
cottageslsl.com.
Al, thanks for coming in. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
846,
Take care.
Big 550, KT.